When we moved to Tennessee and purchased close to 40 acres, my biggest objective was to explore the land, to understand what we could use that was already existing on this property. So I started to buy books, start to read and research, and one of the things that I've learned so far is about plantains. So plantains have usually been looked at as weeds, things that grow up in your yard that you don't really want there. They're maybe not the most pretty thing you can see. So most of the time people will try to use something to remove them, to eradicate them completely from the yard. But before you do that, I thought it was interesting to share what I've learned about plantains and how you can actually use them to heal yourself. About a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks, we had some friends in town, and one of their kids, her name is Taylor, was stung by something, probably a hornet. She starts screaming, and you could tell she was in pain. So once we learned that it was some type of a sting, we quickly went out to the yard and grabbed some plantains. What you do with these is you grab the leaves, and you can either chop them up, chew them up, or even just rip them up. And you put them directly on the sting. You can also do this with snake bites and with other insect bites, minor ones of course. And we took the torn apart leaves and put them on the sting wound, and then we compressed it just using a regular old bandage and wrapped it around. Within the first 10 minutes I went back to Taylor and I said, "Hey Taylor, how does your arm feel?" And she said that while she still could kind of feel the sting, it didn't hurt as bad. So we left the bandage on overnight, with the leaves of course still on her arm. The next morning we took off the bandage, and the leaves from the plantain were dried up, and there was no inflammation, and she didn't complain about that bee sting again for the rest of the time they were here. So I really put this one and the insights through my research to the test, and it really worked. So I'm going to experiment a little bit more, see if I can make different pastes or creams to use around the homestead instead of buying other things to help with insect wounds. The way that it works, from my understanding, is that the leaves have extracting abilities to them. So they help extract stings. They also help extract toxins from venom in snakes, which I thought was really amazing. You know, God has given us all of these different resources to use, and we've kind of lost sight of that over the years, and we've turned to different types of remedies to cure ourselves when we have everything we need right in our yard. So as I continue to explore this property and find other naturally growing plants around the property that we can use to either heal us or for some kind of medicinal purpose, I will share that with you guys, because I don't know about you, but I find that subject matter really interesting, really exciting, and it's just one of the many things that we're doing here on the homestead, and I encourage you to come along with us for the ride. Thanks for watching.